That'd be fucking disgusting.
Let's bring it to another topic real quick. James Bond is in the news right now. The guy that plays James Bond, Daniel Craig believes James Bond should not be a woman. Because they're talking about like who are they going to choose to replace him. He said the actor spoke to Radio Times print magazine and said the truth to that is very simple. He said there should simply be better parts for women and actors of color. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond but for a woman?
This is the same thing that happened with the fucking the girl from Fast and Furious. She said the same thing. Michelle Rodriguez.
Okay, what did she say?
She was like, I don't understand why they make white heroes black instead of just making black heroes, and then everybody got crazy and mad at her.
It makes perfect fucking sense though. Like,
but you don't want to see a black Superman. Like, I'd rather just see like a different variation of Superman.
Okay.
As but let's be serious. So, as a comic book fan of myself, right? Like, I'm used to seeing like a white Superman. As a fan, I want to go see what I expect to see. Like, I don't really care to see a network's compensation of society and what they,
Well, it becomes annoying when it's like just so unnatural that it like doesn't even make any sense.
Because they're pulling shit for politics.
I mean, how long has James Bond been a fucking dude for? Like, it's you don't just like
40 years or something.
Like, it's like if you're married to someone for 40 years, to a woman, if you're married to a woman for 40 years, and you guys get divorced, you aren't gonna go fucking marry a dude to replace her.
Actually, I know stories of that happening.
But I'm just saying, like
there's 50-year-old men who suddenly like have a ton of money and are free, and they end up like moving down. No, because I know this from personal experience from a friend. They moved down to South America and start hooking up with a ton of dudes because they can, and they've been married to a woman for 35 years.
Okay, well, maybe that is not exactly where I saw that analogy going. I thought it made perfect sense, but apparently, people change. Didn't know that happened.
I just know it's a different crowd, bro.
The fucking dude, that's insane. Actually, if you really think about that.
Yeah, he has a ton of money. He's really well off, and he left his wife. He has a ton of money. He went to South America and goes clubbing with guys all the time in Brazil and all these countries, and just looks completely different. Acts way more gay, and is having the time of his life. Kind of happy for him.
Does he take it or give it?
I don't know, dude. If you're doing so many drugs, you're probably taking it, giving it, all of it.
Okay. Yeah. So like when they were like,
Black Spider-Man. It was Black Superman.
So like if I were to go to and see fucking Michael B. Jordan as like Superman, I'd be like, right. I wouldn't be mad to like go tweet it like that's where it goes too far. We get to I wouldn't be mad, but I'll be like, I'll leave it a bad review or like I won't watch the movie again.
Okay.
If it's not that good.
What if they do well though? What if they kill it? Like, do a really good job showing that, okay, I'm a black guy, but I also happen to kill this role of Superman.
It just can't be. It can't be the Supermans. It can't be the people that's been around for like fucking more than half a century. It can't be the Supermans. Can't be the James Bond. It has to be like you have to have like a healthy take on it and a new character.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Spider-Man animation with like the black kid?
Yeah, but he was actually the Black Spider-Man. Like that's a different Spider-Man. That's not Peter Parker.
Wait, so they actually made him a separate character, calling him the.
No, he is. There's two Spider-Mans, and he's one of them.
Okay.
There's always been two Spider-Mans.
Okay. What about the Iron Man situation where they had the what's his name again? The actor
Don
That's
Cheadle.
just
Don
been his
Cheadle.
black sidekick this whole time, even in the comic books.
Okay,
that's different.
And the guy from TikTok who tries to be Spider-Man, he's like the really ripped African American guy. Like if he became Superman, that would not fit.
Of course not.
Okay,
like that would not slide with me as a comic book fan. That would not slide.
I don't know how to take this one. I don't know exactly what the right and wrong is.
What is you can like the thing is you can have your own respectable opinion.
It's just when it's forced.
Make sure it's respectable.
Like when people are fucking like talking about it, that's when it's like, that's when like the issue starts.
I mean, the issue is
like the fact that we're like debating this is why it shouldn't fucking happen.
Well, and like the issue is like there's people out there that are like comic book fans, but then they're like, oh, I don't want a black Superman because I don't like black people.
Yeah,
that's
different.
That's the mix of where everything gets fucked up.
Yeah, that's where it all gets fucked up.
Because people are like, oh, I don't think Idris Elba would be a good James Bond. There's people like, I don't want that motherfucker as James Bond. It's two different people.
Yeah, there's a very different crowd, and then it kind of it all becomes like just people that don't want a black dude as that person, and then it's all seen as that, and then everyone has to differentiate and argue, and then
okay,
and then it becomes like 3 polls instead of 2.
What do you mean?
There's three poles. There's the guys that are defending the situation, the people that are being racist, and then the people being the medians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you mean. I'm trying to think of a good example, but you're right. There hasn't been a real successful.
I wouldn't want to go watch a girl Iron Man movie.
Yeah, right. Like
not being disrespectful, I just don't think Tony Stark would be portrayed as well as like Antonia Stark or something. Like if they did that.
Okay, I get what you mean. All right.